What happens when a Hollywood actress meets centuries of unspoken royal rules? Chaos. Within just 22 months of joining the British royal family, Meghan Markle managed to shake things up in ways the monarchy hadn't seen in decades. From refusing to follow basic etiquette to openly challenging tradition, her actions sparked debates, created tension, and ultimately led to one of the biggest royal scandals of our time. Today, we're breaking down the 10 bad habits of Meghan Markle that absolutely clashed with royal traditions. Stick around to see which habit shocked the palace the most. Habit number 1. Speaking to the media too soon. Before Meghan Markle was even officially engaged, she sat down for an interview with Vanity Fair in 2017. Big mistake. In that interview, she openly discussed her relationship with Prince Harry, famously saying, "We're in love." For royals, this was absolutely unheard of. Prince Harry had actually instructed her not to talk about 3 things: Donald Trump, race, and especially their relationship. She did exactly the opposite. The palace was furious. A royal insider told the media it felt like a punch to the solar plexus. Traditionally, engagement interviews are carefully orchestrated by palace officials under strict conditions. Kate Middleton and Princess Diana both waited until after their engagements were officially announced before doing interviews. But Meghan, she went rogue 2 months before any announcement, which set alarm bells ringing about whether she was using the relationship for publicity. It was her first major red flag. Habit number 2, refusing to wear pantyhose. Here's the thing about British royalty. They have rules about everything, even hosiery. Queen Elizabeth II made it an absolute must that royal women wear nude tights or stockings with their dresses and skirts. It's one of those unspoken rules that nobody breaks, except Meghan. At her official engagement photo call with Prince Harry in November 2017, observers immediately noticed her bare legs. Royal etiquette expert Victoria Arbiter said, "You never see a royal without their nude stockings." Meghan, from what I can see, doesn't look like she was wearing tights or stockings. That's really the only hard, steadfast rule in terms of what the Queen requires. This wasn't a one-time thing either. Meghan consistently chose to go bare-legged, even during cold British winters. It was a small gesture, but it spoke volumes about her attitude toward royal protocol. Habit number 3, wearing off-the-shoulder dresses at formal events. Fashion experts were shocked when Meghan showed up to her second official appearance as a royal wearing an off-the-shoulder dress at the Queen's 92nd birthday celebration at Buckingham Palace. This was supposed to be a formal state occasion, and off-the-shoulder gowns, absolutely not traditional. Throughout the royal family's entire history, women had worn formal sleeves to these events. Even Princess Diana, who was known for pushing boundaries, never wore off-the-shoulder dresses to such occasions. Meghan didn't just wear one, she made it a habit. At Trooping the Color in 2019, she showed up in another soft pink off-the-shoulder dress by Carolina Herrera. Royal observers were baffled. This wasn't just fashion, it was a deliberate challenge to centuries of protocol. It signaled that Meghan was treating royal traditions as guidance only, not actual rules. Habit number 4, holding hands and excessive PDA. While there isn't an official rule against public displays of affection, the royal family has maintained a strict code of behavior for generations. Prince William and Kate Middleton rarely hold hands in public or show any significant PDA. They maintain composure and professionalism at all times. Meghan and Harry, they were constantly holding hands, hugging, and showing affection at official engagements. Body language expert Robin Kermode noted that while Will and Kate clearly care for each other, they don't feel the need to prove their love through physical displays, especially during official business. Harry and Meghan, on the other hand, seem to embrace this tactile approach. They held hands during engagements, hugged staff members, and weren't shy about showing their love for each other. While modern observers might find this refreshing, it was absolutely not in line with royal expectations and made senior members of the family uncomfortable. Habit number 5, entering the car before the Queen. During Meghan's first official engagement with Queen Elizabeth II in June 2018, she committed what many considered a cardinal sin. When their car arrived, Meghan wasn't sure whether to get in before the Queen or after. In a moment captured on video, she could be heard asking Her Majesty, "What's your preference?" According to royal protocol, you never, and we mean never, make a move before the monarch. The Queen is supposed to have absolute precedence. Although the Queen gestured for Meghan to enter first that day, it was shocking that Meghan didn't already know this fundamental rule. Prince Harry's memoir Spare later revealed that tabloids reported this incident as an unmitigated disaster, portraying Meghan as pushy and ignorant of royal protocol. Habit number 6, walking ahead of the Queen and senior royals. Even more shocking than entering a car first, Meghan was caught on video actually walking ahead of Queen Elizabeth II during that same engagement. According to strict royal order of precedence, nobody should publicly walk in front of the monarch. This rule exists for a reason. It's rooted in centuries of protocol and tradition. In the footage, you can see Meghan confidently walking ahead, accepting flowers from the crowd, while the 92-year-old queen followed behind. Royal aides had to gently redirect her, saying, "Please, this way." It was a clear demonstration that Meghan either didn't understand or didn't care about the most basic royal protocol. This wasn't an isolated incident either. Years later, at Queen Elizabeth's funeral in 2022, Meghan was caught walking ahead of Prince William and Kate, and Harry had to physically pull her back into line. Habit number 7, overly informal and touchy-feely behavior. Coming from Hollywood, Meghan brought American informality to the stiff British royal family. Royal expert Tom Quinn revealed that she constantly hugged and kissed royals and staff members when greeting them. To Meghan, this was friendly and warm. To the royal family, it was uncomfortable and inappropriate. William, Kate, and King Charles would flinch when she moved in for a hug. She even tried to embrace a formal Old Etonian equerry, and according to palace staff, he reacted as if she'd tried to poke him in the eye. The cultural difference between American friendliness and British royal reserve couldn't have been starker. What Meghan saw as genuine warmth, the royals saw as crossing boundaries. This created a deeply uncomfortable atmosphere and deepened the rift between Meghan and the rest of the family. She felt rejected. They felt violated. It was a cultural clash that nobody could reconcile. Habit number 8, signing autographs. Royals aren't allowed to sign autographs. This rule exists for security reasons, to prevent their signatures from being forged and misused. It's a straightforward rule that has existed for decades. On an engagement in Cardiff, Meghan broke this rule by signing 10-year-old Caitlin Clark's autograph book with a heart and smiley face. While Clark was thrilled and even posted about it online, this was actually a significant breach of protocol. Security experts were concerned about the precedent it set. It was another moment where Meghan's natural Hollywood friendliness clashed with royal security protocols. She didn't see why she couldn't make a young girl's day, but the palace saw a security breach. Habit number 9, breaking royal dress codes with fashion choices. Meghan's engagement dress alone raised eyebrows. At £56,000, it was significantly more expensive than Kate Middleton's engagement dress, which cost just £385. She chose a sheer designer gown for daytime wear, which was considered inappropriate by royal standards, but it went beyond just expensive gowns. Meghan wore skinny jeans to Wimbledon, something no royal had ever done before. At a surfing community visit in Bondi Beach, she took off her shoes, breaking the protocol that royals should keep their shoes on at all times. She wore trendy crossover bags that were never seen on senior royals before. Most controversially, she wore non-British designers to the British Fashion Awards. To royal observers, this sent a message that she didn't care about British traditions or supporting British designers. Every fashion choice felt like a statement, a deliberate challenge to centuries of protocol. Habit number 10, the Oprah interview and going rogue publicly. After leaving the royal family, Meghan and Harry sat down with Oprah Winfrey and publicly aired family grievances on global television. The couple discussed painful palace discussions, allegations about their son's skin color, and Meghan's mental health struggles. For the royal family, this was the ultimate betrayal. They had accepted her into their fold, and she had publicly criticized them on a worldwide stage. The palace's response was measured but firm. The issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some recollections may vary, they are taken very seriously. This interview cemented Meghan's reputation as someone willing to challenge royal traditions, speak openly about family matters, and use media platforms to tell her side of the story. For a family that valued discretion and quiet dignity above all else, it was incomprehensible. So there you have it, the 10 bad habits of Meghan Markle that fundamentally clashed with royal traditions. From refusing to wear pantyhose to breaking centuries-old protocols with her casual attitude, Meghan's 22 months as a working royal were packed with controversy. Some saw her as a breath of fresh air, modernizing a dusty institution. Others saw her as completely disrespectful to everything the monarchy stands for. Love her or hate her, there's no denying that Meghan Markle shook up the royal family in ways nobody expected. rejected. She refused to conform, refused to stay silent, and ultimately refused to accept the invisible chains that come with being royal. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Was Meghan Markle right to challenge royal traditions, or did she disrespect centuries of protocol? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to this channel for more royal scandals, historical deep dives, and fascinating stories you won't hear anywhere else. And hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. Thanks for watching.